Slay the Spire. Silent. 17. If I had a Reaper on that last run, it would have been too broken. Haha! I would not have minded. Let's see. Choose a card, 100 gold, 2 random colorless cards for 6 max HP. Any quality. It could be 2 dramatic entrances, it could be 2 apotheoses. Apotheoses? Actually, that's a good point. Does this give you 2 different colorless cards, or could it give you the same card twice? I don't know. Although I'm just gonna do this. We get a strike upgraded, and we can add in a card. You know what? It's the boring choice, but it's also probably the right choice. Let's take that catalyst. Some people out there don't like it when I re-roll the starting relic. I think we got a pretty bad draw with Tiny House. But is it better than... Oh my god, this is a horrible turn for draw. It might be better than the other relic because you can just get the other relic from the bag of prep, but I don't know. I do like the boss swaps though. At least we're not taking damage on this turn. I like adding in the catalyst. Poison is a fantastic... This is not Tiny House's problem. This is just... I can't seem to draw 3 attacks in 1 turn to kill this effer's problem. There we go. What the hell was I gonna say? I do like having that catalyst added to the deck. We would very, very, very much like to get more poison cards. I'm actually gonna bypass the second question mark to go to the shop. And you know what? Would we rather have Artifact or Apotheosis? Or Corpse Explosion? Ooh. I think I'd rather have Corpse Explosion than either of these. I'll be honest. I gotta think about this for a minute, because Corpse Explosion means you can fight second floor elites. It's poison. It'll body the sentries. It'll body any crowd. If you get Corpse Explosion and Catalyst on the same turn, they're dead. I think you want to remove a card, get Corpse Explosion, and then maybe start building a thin deck. Yes, Clockwork Souvenir is amazing. Yes, Apotheosis is amazing, but I think you have to take Corpse Explosion because it means you can kill things. So we're going to start removing all of our strikes, all of our defends, and then just kind of rely on Corpse Explosion to just kill everything. And I like it. I have chat saying Artifact. I have chat saying Explosion for the crowd control. Link 5 says Apotheosis sounds too slow, even though it's a great card, I think. I think it is a little too slow. But I stand by the choice. It also gives Catalyst something to hit. All out attack, Skewer, Sneaky Strike. I kind of like a Skewer for 1 card. It's whatever your energy is in damage. But I think I'm actually gonna say no. Let's go for a specifically poison thin deck. Well, I am gonna heal because it's a good heal, and I am gonna overheal a little bit just because I want to fight the Burning Elite and this Elite, and in fact we have to on this path, so let's make sure that we can survive the route. I hate that he currently has his buff, but that's okay. I think you still have to play it, and I think you still have to play it, even if you take a whole bunch of damage. This is why I over-rested, because I knew the Gremlin Knob would be the most difficult enemy for us to fight, unfortunately. 12 damage. 12 damage. So, good God. He just does so much damage if you have skills, and it's so early that your deck sucks anyways. I hate the Gremlin Knob. We did get his horn though. I'll take Centennial Puzzle. And I will Corpus Explosion him turn 1. We need to have something for Catalyst to hit. You know what? Hit him. Why am I not using Liquid Bronze, by the way? I feel like Liquid Bronze might be a card that we just want to save for a little while. Use it on a, maybe the Sentry fight, maybe in a different fight, I don't know. Six plus 5, 11 damage, not nearly enough. Let's just block. Make sure we live. I hate that this guy's healing so much, but we got him now. It was close, but, you know, we're going the risky route. We're going the elite route specifically so that we can get more cards and more relics. 14. Well, we're not dead. We're gonna take 7, though. And do we have a rest before the next elite? No. I guess we don't have to fight the elite. We can skip. So I'm starting to think that we should skip. Well, okay, I guess we should skip. If it's that or death, fine, you got me. But this is starting to look very scary. We would prefer to have upgraded some cards by now, Catalyst and the Corpse Explosion. So the fact that we haven't makes me think that we're behind the 8 ball a little bit. We're a little bit behind where we should be. May have been worthwhile to skip the shop, but then we wouldn't have had the amazing Corpse Explosion. Or both of the Corpse Explosions for that matter. What the hell? Doesn't matter which one I kill first. We have 2 Corpse Explosions now. That's weird. Okay, you're dead. So let's start adding in blocks. Dodge and roll is a good block, especially when you gain dex. We want to gain dex. Let's get it. We have to rest. 7 HP is not enough for Hexaghost. We will play Liquid Bronze here. Did I look ahead and know that we were going to fight Hexaghost? No. But it's still what we want. Okay, 20 poison, that's pretty good. More blocks. More blocks. There we go. We would certainly like to upgrade all these cards that we have, but I don't know, let's just hope that we have a good boss relic, something that gives us energy. I would take Velvet Choker. I don't think that we rely on playing many cards in this deck. We rely on playing very few cards. They just happen to have poison in the name. So you are dead as long as we don't die to burns. Got a little close. And we will at least make it to the second act. You go burst. Burst Catalyst, burst Poison, and I think you go Sozu. We want to upgrade potions. You don't really need potions in a poison deck as long as you can get off the floor fast enough. Now I think on this floor, I know I said that I would fight elites, but I actually feel like maybe we just want to do upgrading. If we do a lot of upgrading, we can make this deck substantially better. At the very least, let's go this right path. One shop, question marks, camp, question mark, decide where to go. Birds. You know what handles birds quite nicely? Well, this sucks. Still take 4 damage. Also, I attacked the wrong enemy with the Corpse Explosion! Nice job, Abe. Thank you. Should have hit the one with the most HP, because now we still have to hit the other 2 birds. I hate that we're taking damage, by the way. Now we're actually fine. Having thought about it for a second, now he's gonna explode for 81 damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. Would have loved the regen. We do want Noxious. We want to be able to keep the poison going for longer. You know what? I'll fight you. Want to know why? I'm going to a shop. Also, Corpse Explosion. Bear has to go first. That is not good draw. But Bear has to go first. If we can get Burst, Corpse Explosion, Catalyst, I think we can kill him on this turn. We did not get Burst, Corpse Explosion, Catalyst. Ergo, we're going to get hit for a lot. 3 damage away. If we had, you know, this is where upgrading in the past would have helped us now. If we could have upgraded on the last act, then we could have killed him before we took 30 damage because he was 1 HP away from, he was 3 HP away from death. And if we upgraded Corpse Explosion, that would have been 3 HP. So, you know, screw me, I guess. Let us remove a card, because none of this is very good. Thinking ahead is nice, but let's thin out the deck. Try to get... Oh, this is good. I'm gonna upgrade. Let's thin out the deck and try to get more upgrades completed. We need Burst, we need Catalyst, Corpse Explosion, Noxious Fumes. Obtain the gold. We will upgrade. Let's go with the Catalyst. Triple Poison is really nice. Take Prism. Prism is more fun. I'm not in this for fun. I'm in this to win it right now. So I am going to be very cowardly and do upgrades, I think. It's such a tight deck. I kind of want to just keep upgrading all the good cards that we have. Remove the Strikes and Defends and just hope that we can just annihilate enemies. I will say, we have only Neutralize for weakness and only Dodge and Roll for block. We do need better cards in that regard. But we have a good poison shell right now. I'm kind of hoping we can make it work just through poison, but it's not necessarily working out as well as I would like. We're going to take 4 damage on this turn. We need some way of applying weakness. Crippling Cloud. Yes, it's expensive, but that's kind of exactly what I need. 9 damage. There you go. Well-laid plans would also help. We could hold on to these upgraded defends and play them on good turns. Leg Sweep would be nice. But that's what we're looking for. We can kill bosses extremely quickly. Room combats are going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. I think you got to take footwork. We're probably going to... This is really good. We're probably going to rest, honestly. I think a rest would be quite nice because we could get back up to near full health and maybe try to survive the fight. Automaton's going to be a pain in the butt because he is going to have artifact protection, but we can explode the orbs and the orbs will kill him. Hopefully. That's enough block. Bird is exploding. 66 damage. Yoink. You saw that I skipped a calculated gamble. Why? Since that is a card that you could have a tool to get to the cards you want. I didn't take calculated gamble because I want to... I'd rather have the draw through like a backflip, I think. We have 4 energy. I think a calculated gamble is better in a 3 energy deck than a 4 energy deck, but I don't know, just didn't feel like I didn't feel the need to take it, let's say. 9, 9, 8. 27 damage? Or 26 damage? Literally 26 damage? Oh, thank God. That was close. That was very close. So I'm tempted to take a Sucker Punch for weakness, but I still don't think it's necessary. I'd rather have a block that applies weakness, or a weakness and poison. So we're just gonna rest. Snake Plant. hate, because, well, again, can't really put up the block I would like. I am going to play Catalyst instead of the block, because, you know, now we can just freaking murder this guy. He's dead. We took 8, we took 10 damage, I think? I haven't even been able to play footwork. It's being drawn way too late right now. I will take another one, though. It's gonna make all the blocks better. Wish I could upgrade them, but I think we've got to go slow. That was a pretty good turn 1. He has no protections. Good enough. You have burst. You're gonna take a corpse explosion. Yup. Mishiki, thank you for the follow. Hello, welcome. This is bad. This is very bad. You took my burst. You took my corpse explosion. I hate you. We still have a corpse explosion in the deck, so we don't need the other one, but I'd rather have burst for block, honestly. We don't need a catalyst. Might as well just hit him. So here's hoping we don't discard burst. Oh, thank God. That's extremely good. Whew. Because I know the defect with electrodynamics, if you kill the orb with electrodynamics, you won't get the card, it'll get discarded. But I guess with poison, it works in a different order. Good to know. Still taking a little bit of damage. Just waiting on burst. Burst anything. There you go. And that's why I think we should thin out the deck a little bit, because if we can keep it thin, we can draw burst with corpse explosion with catalyst more frequently and just be able to own. Now, tools of the trade is interesting because we can theoretically get better draw in the future. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. We don't need more energy. We need to rest, I think. Wrist blade? This sucks, by the way. Let me think. Ben Chomp, hello, welcome. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you enjoy yourself here. I don't know if my Slay the Spire strategy is that good, because I don't win as many runs as other people out there, but I still really enjoy this game. What the hell do you take? I don't think we need more energy. I want to rest. I don't want to make the enemies stronger. We don't have a malaise. The heart's going to be stronger if we take Philosopher's Stone. The elites are going to be stronger. Wristblade is not that good. We do have some expensive cards. Corpse Explosion, Burst, Catalyst. Cheese says, take Philosopher's Stone. I hate adding +1 to strength to all enemies, though. Sure. We'll take expensive cards now. Dash. Backflip for draw. Why not? Let's go weird with it. Really weird, Morty. I would like to hit these wonderful, wonderful campfires to upgrade. Footwork, Noxious, Tools of the Trade. All needs to be upgraded. So let's go to the shop and see what we get. 1 strength isn't that bad for anything except for the heart and heart elites. So when it really matters, it's bad. It's also bad against this guy. It's 4 extra damage when he attacks. It does matter. I am worried about taking just far too much damage at this point. We don't need a survivor, a base survivor. What we want is this, and then we can do another 18 damage on top of it, which is definitely enough to kill you. You know, maybe the 5 energy is worth it, because that 5 energy let me get a kill on this turn. We weren't going to take damage regardless, but I need Crippling Cloud. I need the weakness. I don't think a second is that good. Singing Bowl seems amazing. We are rejecting a lot of cards. This is probably going to be worth 10, 15, maybe 20 max HP. I'm going to keep removing cards. Even though there was another footwork, we still need to upgrade the footworks that we have. Man, you know, a bandage up would be pretty good, but with no way of playing it multiple times like we had on the last Ironclad run, I think I'd just rather take a Dark Shackles and be like, hey, if we have a really nasty turn, we can play that and get a lot of block out of it. So let's see. Guess we're just playing our hand. Does Red Mask counter Philosopher's Stone? Not really. It'll make the enemies weak, but it doesn't make them... It doesn't permanently debuff them or anything. You're dead. Should have taken Crippling Cloud. I took one. I took one, and I think that's enough. I think, now that we have 5 energy, I don't think Tools of the Trade is that worthwhile, but still something. Don't need Caltrops. It's not a Caltrops deck. It's a poison deck. It's even offer based on the rewards. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, now we can upgrade. I'm going to upgrade. Let's get one of the footworks upgraded first. We'll get the key piece later, but I really wanted to get that now. Dude, you just want to do lots of upgrades? Like, skip all of the elites, say, hey, this is our deck. Fight, upgrade, upgrade, elite, fight here. Like, we'll do one elite fight. I'll be honest, I kind of like that idea. Let me take a look at the deck real quick. What would we like to upgrade? Footwork, Noxious, Dark Shackles, Crippling Cloud. What needs to be upgraded? Nothing necessarily. Bad turn for Catalyst, and bad turn for no Corpse Explosions. We have 2 in the deck. Please draw them both. Burst, maybe? We might rest, honestly. Like, this is why I don't really want to fight elites. I don't think that the deck is that strong. It's good once we can apply poison and we can draw good cards, but if we don't draw the cards we want, it's kind of a little subpar. We have no healing in the deck either. No bandage up, no healing in between combats or anything like that. I think a blur works because we can store block, especially with burst. But I'm just gonna rest first. Have to get the key. And then we could do one elite. If it's the big giant head, we win. You know what? Give me the key. Not what we would have preferred. And by not what we have preferred, 1000% not what we would have preferred to have. But if we draw well, we can make something happen. Basically as good as it gets right there. 25 damage to all enemies. 12 damage coming in. Taking no damage. Okay. We're making something happen. Wish we had ice cream. Ice cream would be nice. Burst. Corpse explosion. Catalyst. Like, if we get burst, corpse explosion, catalyst, nothing survives. I think it was worth it for Oddly Smooth Stone. That was a good card to have. I will probably take a Piercing Wail because multi-hit enemies this will body. And multiple enemies is also really good against, so we'll do that. Purge your artifact. Just gonna hope we get Burst, Corpse Explosion, Catalyst. Well, we got Burst, Corpse Explosion, which is still pretty nice. In fact, we can kill the Spirit Guardian in 2 turns, but he's only gonna do 40 damage when he explodes. I think what we want to do is this. Because it's actually like really good block as well. I don't know why in my head I didn't realize you should burst the block, but it totally worked. Yeah, this is pretty good. He almost died on the explosion. Oh, you're dead. Okay. We keep getting health potions, and I keep having to turn him down. It's so sad. It's so unbelievably sad. Transient. Oh, if we get a good draw. That was the wrong way to play that, but we're taking no damage. Hate this. We're taking 31 damage, and there's no way of preventing it, because we did not draw the cards we wanted to draw on the turn we wanted to draw them. But at least we're not taking any more damage now, because that poison is starting to stack up. Wish we could have had a burst catalyst, but that's okay. We do have all the key pieces, though. We can rest before the boss fight, and I honestly 100% believe we should. I believe that we may not live through the fight. We don't have a malaise. We have no way of actually reducing the enemy's strength, which would be incredibly good if we could get it. With +6 dex, this is actually really good. So I'm gonna grab it real quick. Sundial! What a surprise. We'll rest. If we can upgrade on the next floor, that's what we'll do instead of resting. We'll see what happens. Okay. Gains 1 strength per power. Ascension level 19, he'll gain 2, but right now, getting hit for 18 to get that out there is not that bad. Dark Shackles we can wait on. This is a pretty good just defensive turn, I think. Unless we can kill him. We're not going to play Dark Shackles. You need to take 11 more damage. So we're just going to have to block here. Dodge, blur, defend, survivor. You should be dead next turn, though, and you will take your friends with you, 100%. Now we wait on... oh my god. We're going to wait on... You know, this is actually not a bad turn. Ah, don't play that! I played the wrong power. That's fine. Just relying on blurs, weaknesses, bursts, etc., etc. We can put up a lot of block. 80 block. Good lord. You're doing 48 damage. Don't have to play Dark Shackles. Don't play it. Yes, 2 corpse explosions will double the damage of the enemy exploding. It's very nice to have multiple corpse explosions in burst. Just relying on good blocks. We don't need Piercing Whale, we can just play Survivor. Dump a Corpse Explosion, keep applying the poison. I will Catalyst him if I have to. Don't have to. Didn't draw it as well, so. 70 block, okay. Like, not being able to draw, like, to guarantee the draw of Burst Catalyst, Burst Corpse Explosion is a bit of a pain in the butt. You know, let's wait on the Catalyst for the next phase of the fight. And not having an upgraded Neutralize sucks. I have 2 cards that apply weakness. It's not very good. Okay. He's dead. Not amazing, however, we're rolling over a lot of block, gaining more block, then rolling over more block. This is when we would love to get poison, and that's good enough. Since we have Blur, I will play the Defend. I didn't run the math, and I think we did need to play the Defend to take no damage, so I'm okay doing that. We don't need Dark Shackles. He's dead in like 5 turns. All we have to do is survive now. Big, heavy-hitting attack, but luckily we drew enough block. Even if I don't play Corpse Explosion, I'd rather put up the block, which is barely enough. You're hitting multiple times again! Dude, you suck. This deck is missing well-laid plans. Correct. White Man 007. That would be a great card if only we could get one, but there was no opportunity for it, unfortunately. Especially having such high-value blocks, being able to store them is substantially good. It's great. It's amazing. It's wonderful. If we can buy one on the shop, I will absolutely grab one. Even if it's unupgraded. Rest for 9. Rest for 11. You know, for 11, I think I will rest, even though the Footwork and the Noxious is not upgraded. I think I want the HP. Raw HP matters right now, I think. So, shop, what do you got? You got a Leg Sweep. We're gonna take the Leg Sweep. Can't take potions, concentrate doesn't matter. We could take a Bane, we could take a Discovery. I'll take a Discovery. It'll exhaust itself, so it's not going to be something that's in the deck for a long time. Now. We're taking 14 damage. If you turn around, you take less damage. Do we Corpse Explosion the guy on the left? Why not? Turn around. Yo, this is a very good turn for Dark Shackles, but I think we're putting up enough block anyways. Yeah, we're putting up enough blocks, we might as well save it. We're not doing any damage, but it's a poison damage deck, not physical damage deck. You're gonna hit for 58. You suck. You're gonna be buffing next turn, and they're both gonna be buffing next turn? Are we gonna play Crippling Cloud and Leg Sweep and Neutralize? Yes. Okay, so it doesn't matter which direction we're facing. Let's do it like this. Seven block puts us at 39, which means we get hit for 4. This means we take no damage. $11 damage. That's nothing. Give me a free backflip. Okay. Now, you're gonna do 250 damage when you explode. Bonk. Good stuff. Bronze scales. For a passive Caltrops, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's get plus 2 max HP. Corrupt Heart. We want to take damage. Clunk. I'm gonna take a little bit more damage. No, we're gonna burst, leg sweep, then footwork. I just wanted to apply as much weakness as possible. Knowing that weakness is something that's difficult to apply, getting that leg sweep early was really nice. Would we prefer to have a free Catalyst, Blur, or Glass Knife? I think Catalyst, honestly. We're gonna take big damage this turn. Clunk. Okay, not too bad. We're gonna take big damage this turn. It's actually not that big. Okay, it's actually really big. Blur. Defend. Corpse Explosion. We have to basically not take damage for the rest of the fight, which is not impossible. It's definitely not impossible. Taking no damage, barely. Fuck. Don't have enough block. We can reduce his attack by 6. We can get 18 block on this turn. -2, we can get 16 block. That puts us at 27. He's doing 36. We are dead, but it was a good attempt. We just do not have the blocks on this turn necessary to live. Because Catalyst Piercing Wail will reduce his strength temporarily, but he's weak, so we're not going to reduce it by 8 damage, we're going to reduce it by 6 damage. Dodge and Roll gives us 12 block, that's 18 block total, effectively, -2 from the Beat of Death, that's 16 block, plus 11 is 27 HP, plus block, versus 36 damage. He's doing more, we're dead. But still, fun. Clunk. If we had just a little bit better draw, a well-laid plans would have totally saved us, because well-laid plans would let me hold the good blocks that are blocking for 14 each, play 2 of them, all of a sudden we're not taking damage on his big turns. Fun deck. On the thinner side, although it still ended up being 27 cards? It seems like it's far too many. But we, after we picked up all of our poisons, we didn't add in any attacks, we added in purely utility cards and block cards. Leg sweep I think was super important. Leg sweep meant that we applied 7 turns of weakness, which if we didn't, we would have been dead a turn earlier. That was necessary. Dark Shackles, it's good. It's very good. That's great alternate art. It's very good to make sure that the enemy is not hitting you for 60. They're hitting you for 10 if they're hitting a multi-hit attack. It was a good deck. We just did not have either the relics, the luck, or the cards necessary to make it work. Upgraded cards would have definitely helped, but, we didn't get Burst, Corpse Explosion, Catalyst on turn 1, which wouldn't have, actually, how much damage would that would have done? It wouldn't have won us the fight, because I think the heart would have still lived, but it would have been a much better turn 1 draw. Anyways, still a fun run.